What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 11, review, recap, and discussion. Spoilers, obviously, if you haven't seen the episode, we're going to talk about it because it aired in the United States last night. So spoiler warning, if you don't want to know, stop watching now. Here we go. Review. Thought the episode was pretty good. It wasn't a great episode. It was one of the better episodes of Season 7 for sure, especially since it didn't have the cast in it. It was like the Eugene grew a balls show. He grew from being a scared, crying, basically looking like that the entire Season 7, from the very beginning, Episode 1, to Season 7, Episode 11. He had a transition by the end of the episode where he was, tough ass, telling people what to do, directing people, just kind of not being scared anymore. So we'll see how long that lasts. Eugene, I like Josh McDermott, I like Eugene, so we'll see what the deal is with that. For him to be like, I'm Negan, to interrupt Negan shows that he's definitely eager, maybe too eager to jump on board. And I don't know if it's real, legit, or not. Easy Street came back. Luckily, it was only for a couple seconds, because I don't know how long I could take to hear that song for. And when Daryl was in there, did they just move the speakers or whatever? Because it was kind of loud. But was the closet wall thing right next to that wall? So I'd be blasting through that wall to that side? I don't know how they would have, because it sounded so damn loud in Daryl's closet, room, whatever. Eugene, did you pick up the whole thing with the Human Genome Project and the weaponized diseases to fight weaponized diseases and T.S. Eliot and this and that? And I talk like Eugene, and this is the same story I said on the short bus, and I told Abraham, exact same thing. So it was a callback to that. Very cool. The note, go now. Daryl left it in the room. I thought the word was that he left it somewhere, and that kind of gives it away. It was kind of a cool connection for it. It definitely looks like a girly handwriting, and this what the analysis was with her note, with Sherry's previous note to Dwight, and it was kind of a cool connection. Dwight gets his ass kicked by Davey and Gary and everyone else on the Saviors, who love to just fight for no reason and just beat your ass. So I kind of felt bad for Dwight a little bit too. I mean, he ended up getting the Daryl treatment just like he gave away. So it has to be some turning point, right? He has to see the side that this isn't working out for him. He's getting his ass kicked all the time. The only thing I really didn't like is this little note, goodbye honey, that he cut from the other note that Sherry left him at the house, was enough for Negan to kill the damn doctor. Now, who's more important to the Saviors, Dwight or Dr. Carson? Fucking Dr. Carson not going to come along, even not in the zombie apocalypse. In the normal circumstance of today, a good doctor is hard to find, and they're just going to be like, well, Dwighty boy told me. Like, if I got hit with a baseball bat and I'm going to get put in the iron, I'm going to say, no, he's fucking lying. I'm not going to die or get my face burned because fucking Dwight is lying to you about it on there too. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, and then instead of burning his face, he throws him in the damn furnace, which was kind of cool. I knew it was coming, but it was like, that's fucking stupid. You're going to take Dwight's word over the doctor's, and the doctor didn't even say anything. He didn't even try to plead for his case. And that's not realistic to me. If I'm about to die or get maimed in the face by a hot iron, I am pleading my case to fucking survive. And then he's like, oh, we'll just get the other Dr. And then we got the other Dr. Carson here. Yeah, that's the Hilltop Dr. Carson that you're going to get probably in episode 714, I believe. And I kind of felt bad for the doctor. I mean, he didn't do anything. He had no involvement with Daryl escaping or Sherry or anything. But Dwight looks at the burning doctor's body. So, I don't know. It was kind of interesting to see. This, I don't remember his scene where he's getting attacked by a walker outside the house. But I like that scene. He brought the beer and pretzels that was in the note that said, you probably won't remember this or whatever. But Dwight remembers a lot. He might not let on to it, but he does. The harem kind of got annoying to me. Fucking especially Amber's bullshit over there. Like, oh, I can't go on. And then their story about like, oh, we need a pill to kill Amber. We're going to do this. And she wants to do it. Do you want her to suffer? And Eugene, being smart, was like, nah, they're not for her. They're going to be for Negan. And I'm not replaceable. You are. So, get the fuck out of here. So luckily he stood up for himself. I like that whole thing. Negan comes by, gives his knock, his little He loves his little knock like that. And it was kind of interesting to see that too. After meeting Jeffrey Dean Morgan on the cruise, I was excited to see his acting, and he didn't disappoint. I thought Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, was pretty good. We didn't see him much so far, and we're not going to see him that much in the second part of season 7. A couple more episodes. But I am Negan. What does that mean for Eugene? What do you make of it? Is he faking it till he makes it? Obviously, he came right back with the same story. He's a survivor. He's going to lie, make up stories, do whatever he has to do to survive. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. You like to feel valued in where your surroundings are. With your family, at your job, surroundings, social gatherings, whatever. You want to feel valued. And Eugene definitely does. Way more at the sanctuary than he ever did or would at Alexandria with Rick. So that's a telling point to me that I could see, and I would like to see them change it up and have Eugene stay with the Saviors and do all that too. And later in the season, we'll see that too, that he kind of makes it evident that he's going to stick with them too. I thought this interaction was great here with Dwight and Eugene talking about biting down. He's like, "You on board? All right, let's not talk about it. I don't care." And he's eating a freaking pickle. They're too, like he's chomping down again. So I thought that was interesting. I could see Eugene wants to stay and be a part of it, and Dwight wants to be out on his own, fighting against them at some point. So that was kind of the, yin and yang type of outlook on the Saviors and the Sanctuary. So what do you think, guys? What did you think of the episode? I thought it was good, not great. It was a good episode for sure. I will probably rewatch it and see what's going on with it. So there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Post your comments below. Check out our Walking Dead community page on Facebook. All are welcome. If you like this channel, you like that group for sure. If you like the YouTube channel, subscribe today to get more videos. We post videos pretty much daily, if not a couple times a day. You guys are awesome, and let us know what you thought of 7-Eleven. Thanks, guys.